Hello, this is David Shepard, founder of the Business of Design Conference for interior designers and decorators. In addition to the great faculty we've assembled for our 2012 September event in Los Angeles, I'm anxious to personally bring you the 7 doors to your destiny. Based on a lifetime of teaching and practicing entrepreneurship and a decade of working with design professionals, I've discovered the 7 keys to your success in business and life. They are calling, risking, changing, asking, crossing, dreaming, and doing. In these brief videos, I'll give you an overview of each. The world of business is filled with metaphors. We often speak of filling the gap, plugging the hole. There's even a popular one today about jumping the shark, courtesy of a daring if absurd act the Fonz performed on a Waning Happy Days episode. I have my own favorites, but one that I call on most often is crossing the chasm. And rather than a bland cliche, I use this term when referring to the brilliant book of the same title by Silicon Valley strategic planning legend Jeffrey A. Moore. From the Greek, loosely translated as gaping hollow, a chasm can be the gap between ideas, opinions, people, or even entire communities, such as the community of your customers. At the risk of oversimplifying this highly intellectual book, let me define the chasm, as it most closely relates to you, as the gap between customers. Crossing the chasm would mean that you have clearly designed and implemented a means by which one customer, quite naturally, leads to the next, and the next, and the next. In an equally terrific book, Inside the Tornado, Moore used the metaphor of bowling pins that I think is also relevant here. In short, crossing the chasm is developing a point-of-attack strategy that causes one falling pin to knock over another, which knocks over another, and so on. It is also true that when crossing a chasm, you may lean on existing customers not only to knock over others just like them, but to serve as a bridge to a quite new grouping of customer types. In the interior design world, for example, a successful crossing might include a kitchen and bath designer, using those reference accounts to expand her brand into the entire home. An assisted living designer, using those reference accounts to expand into assisted living, but for the home. A turnkey package designer, think vacation condos, using those reference accounts to offer rooms to go online, thus expanding nationwide. The ultimate degree of chasm crossing includes developing what Moore calls the whole solution for a client grouping, and then once targeted, giving them a compelling reason to buy. He also points out that if you are thinking of attacking a new market segment, attack you must. To enter the mainstream market, he says, is an act of aggression. He even warns that this is not the time to be nice, as no one will appreciate your entry into a new market segment. Customers will be suspicious and competitors wary. If seeking new customer types, you will also find new competitors, new partners, new suppliers. You will need to update the fundamental structure of your competitive strategy, including just who your target customers are, what the compelling reason is for them to buy, the whole product or total solution that you offer. You'll need new partners and allies, a new pricing strategy, a new positioning statement, and you'll need to know who that next target customer is. That is to say, the next bowling pin. Whether or not you need a chasm crossing strategy to truly find a new niche, or simply to regain focus in your current one, I look forward at the 2012 BoD Conference to taking you through a series of exercises designed to help you do just that. This is David Shepard.